I've never been glad to be back in Rycon before than now. Come on, you three, you better be keeping up. And there's the other brother now.
White run, it's a wonderful town. Dum 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 dum, dooby doo doo dum dum.
I'm beginning to have second thoughts about that, Lucian. No front to Bulgraf. Vilkas.
Awaiting your return.
Waiting. Why were you waiting for me, Vilkas?
Come, follow me.
Very well. You should tell him that I know, but not in public. That is a matter best spoken in quiet.
Of course. I mean, I hope they're not actually waiting for me per se, but I'm sure my parents will be glad to have me back when this is all over.
I'm not talking about your parents.
No? Then what did you mean?
I meant, do you have a partner?
Oh, I see. Well, yes, we're all partners here, aren't we?
That's not what he
Partners in
means,
crime.
Lucian.
And now you are being deliberately obtuse.
And you are being nosy.
Hey, fair enough. Maybe they are really ugly.
Inigo, that's going quite far, don't you think? Lucian's good that you have people waiting back home for you. That's something Inigo and I don't have anymore. I don't mind keeping the companions waiting for long. We can have our conversations. They're not going anywhere. After this, we'll need plenty of drink and food. I wonder if they know. If they know the truth. I'll be sure to speak to Kolak after this. Whatever they have planned. Just cut through here. Ayala, Sko, Vilkas, Farkas, Kolak.
Brothers and sisters of the Circle, today we welcome a new soul into our mortal fold. This man has endured, has challenged, and has shown his valor. Who will speak for him?
I stand witness to the courage of the soul before us.
Would you raise your shield in his defense?
Oh, there once was a
I
hero.
would
Lucian.
stand back, that the
Not
world might
now.
never overtake us.
And would you raise your sword in his honor?
It stands ready to meet the blood of his foes.
And would you raise a mug
frightened
in
a
his
troll
name?
when he decided
I would lead the song of triumph as our mead hall reveled
this
in
song
his
smells
stories.
Then
I
the
had
judgment
better
of this
be
circle is complete. His heart beats with fury and courage that have united the companions since the days of the distant green summers. Let it beat with ours, that the mountains may echo and our enemies may tremble at the call.
It
shall be so.
It shall be so.
Well, boy, you're one of us now. I trust you won't disappoint.
Kolak. By my honor, as Dragon Ball. As a member of this family, I won't disappoint. But I've seen some things in Dustman's Khan that I must speak to you about. That I must know if it is true.
I see you've been allowed to know some secrets before your appointed time.
I
No matter. Yes, it's true. Not every companion, though. Only members of the Circle all share the blood of the beast. Some take to it more than others.
I can tell. Watch your swing, Farkas. But what about you, Karlak? As Harbinger? As Eskimos? Chosen heir of the Companions? What do you stand for it?
Well, I grow old. My mind turns towards the horizon, to Sovngarde. I worry that Shor won't call an animal to glory as he would a true Nord warrior. Living as beasts draws our souls closer to the Daedric Lord Hircine. Some may prefer an eternity in his hunting grounds, but I crave the fellowship of Sovngarde.
As do I. I have my reasons to want to go to Sovngarde. Among the fellowship, but to also see my father once again. Now I'm glad to hear that you share that craving as well, Karlak. Don't pay any attention to Lucian. He's a scholar. He just don't know, much like Inigo, when to speak and when to hold his tongue. If you're yearning for Sovngarde, are you looking for a cure as well?
Yes, but it's no easy matter.
I imagine so.
You don't need to share the worries of an old warrior. This day is to rejoice in your bravery. And speak to Yorland if you want a better weapon than whatever that is.
What's wrong with my axe?
Congratulations, my friend.
Some nights I dream about the mists of Sovngarde.
I do as well. I'll speak to Yorlan. And Karlak. It's my honor as Dragonborn. Though I do not like to use that. I will find a cure for you, for Farkas, for Vilkas, for Ella and Skua. So that we may all feast in Sovngarde together. Thank you, Inigo, Lucian. You two were a little early on that victory song.
We're proper companions. Or at least you are. I helped. Does that make me one too? I'm going to go with yes.
You both did help.
Master,
My title is Harbinger, child. I am no man.
I do think that is worth something here.
You're just the one in charge, and that's what I'm used to.
No one is in charge here. Each shield brother is his own man. Each shield sister her own.
Well, why do I have to listen to Skjor, then?
Skjor has been a warrior for a long time. You would be wise to listen to him. Any
Indeed.
warrior that gets to be old is either fearsome or a coward. I'll let you find out which Skjor is.
Wise words, Karlak. If a warrior reaches their old age, they're either very skilled, or they're the greatest milk drinker of all time. Inigo,
I am here for you.
what are your thoughts of late?
I am thinking you are very kind. Thank you for giving me my own steed. I am grateful.
You're welcome.
Let us go.
Young
I
warriors
imagine
respond to the older
Delphine might need more time. We'll do some work here and then see what she has. I want you two to be my witness for this. We will bring true honor back to the companions and rid them of the claws of Helsing. We will, as my oath, as a son of Skyrim, as a true Nord, and as the doom-driven Dragonborn. Now let's see what's Yorlan has to offer. Karlak thinks that he can forge me a better axe than the one I have. Granted, it's not the one that my father gave me. Then I'll be more than willing to see what he has to offer. Sounds like he's hard at work on the forge already. Hail, Yorlan. How are you this day?
My poor Fralia think Thorin's still alive, but I know better.
I feel sorry for you and for her. But hopefully soon she'll learn to let her grief flood through. It took a while for me to let go of mine. But Karlak said that you would have a weapon for me. Is that true?
Yes, lad. You've been raised into the companions, I hear. I
Aye.
can fashion whatever kind of weapon you want. Finest forge in Skyrim, right here before you.
Really? If it's not too much to ask, I like a war axe.
Now that's a smart weapon. Light, strong, useful. Crack some skulls for me.
I'll be sure to. Thank you, Jorl. And
We Greymanes got just as much to be proud of as them Battleborns. But you won't see us with our noses in the air.
I'm sure that the Battleborns will soon feel the Greymanes as well. But I've been looking to get better as a smith. I've only ever dabbled. Do you mind training me or giving me some advice?
It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can.
Thank you. May cost me every single septum that I own, but I'm sure it's well worth it. Thank you, Jorland. Let's look at this axe. Skyforged steel. Jorland really is the best craftsman of Skyrim. Maybe even the whole Tamriel and Nern. It's unlike anything else I've ever seen. Maybe one day I can forge something just as great. Until that day. It's a fine weapon, indeed. It'll be put to the test here soon, I imagine. But in the meantime, I think the three of us deserve a nice, cold drink. Come on. Let's get to it. Inigo. Let's take this moment to rest, shall we? You too, Lucian. You know,
I like this Lucian fellow, my friend. He may look a little flimsy, but I think he is stronger than he knows.
I do too as well. But before we leave Jorvaska, as focus what work we could do. There's someone in Eastmarch that's been kidnapped. I figure we could head over there and maybe pick up Lucy and the horse in Riften, if they have any more after Lydia bought hers, but I was thinking, we never did get to finish that conversation some time ago. Do you mind if I ask you some things?
You have my full attention.
I would like it if you were to sit, but yeah, it's no matter. But why don't you relax a bit first?
Okay, come and get me when it is time to go.
I will. But,
Mind if I join you?
of course.
What is on your mind?
I've been meaning to ask and to continue our conversation, but they've ruined yourselves full of arrows. And I've heard you singing with Lucy in our least attempt to. Do you enjoy singing?
Yes. I have never been very good though. I enjoy writing songs, but sometimes it is more fun just making up words as I go along. Improvisation keeps the mind sharp and boredom at bay.
Now that I can agree with. My mind tends to wander towards stories. I can conjure into sagas. An old habit. Writing about your adventures in a more lyrical tone. Or in poetry. I used to dabble, but not anymore. If I were to ask, would you sing something while we were traveling, along with Lucian?
Maybe, but nothing too serious. I would rather save my proper songs for the Bard's College. For now, anyway.
Of course. But why the Bard's College specifically?
Well, I know it is silly, but my songs are special to me. I would rather perform them in a special place. However, if you
understand.
just want me to improvise something while we are traveling, maybe I can help you out. We will see.
We will see indeed. But how about we just chat for a moment? You know,
Yes, why not?
after all that we have done, and all we have seen, what do you think of Skyrim so far?
I like it. It is cold, but my heart is never warmer than it is when I am here. What do you think of Skyrim?
It's my home. There's no other place I would rather be. I've seen almost every single province in Tamriel, say the SorcererDave, and each one has their own beauty to them. But Skyrim, it'll always be my home.
It is very nice. I wonder if I will ever return home, to be honest.
I heard you and Lucian talk about your homes. You're both from Cyrodiil, or at least grew up there. What was it like?
Arid badlands in the north, deep, lush forests in the south. The south is nicer from what I remember. Many good trees to climb.
You were born in Elsewhere, but then you moved to Cyrodiil at one point. I remember Elsewhere. I didn't spend much time there, but it is a quite nice place, isn't it?
It is quite nice, but quite nice is not nice enough for me. If I want to climb trees, I have the rift now.
I've been meaning to ask you, why do you like Riften so much?
The smells, the sounds, the danger. It suits me very much. It feels alive.
And of all places to go, why did you go to Riften for the first time?
After I quit the bandits, I came to Riften looking for a way to make coin. My partner and I found a job or two, but the real bounty was the city itself.
Bandits. I don't remember you mentioning bandits. Must have been after you shot me before our conversation was ruined, but I don't mind Riften. Each of the 9 holes have their own, how do I put it, charm to them.
Of course you do. You have taste and ambition.
You can definitely say ambition in a way. Since you like Riften so much, what do you think of the so-called Thieves Guild there? Do you think they're a good thing?
Good for thieves, not so good for everyone else. They're usually only a menace if you're rich and stupid. They have my vote, to be honest.
So you can spend it on drinks.
You would like to join the Thieves Guild.
Ask for that instead.
Never you mind then. I'll find him.
I keep learning more and more about you every single day. And your cell. Did you like that?
It's a cell. I am not supposed to like it. It is warm though, and the guards are quiet. It smells good most days. Maybe I like my cell too much.
Maybe you did. Maybe you did. But let's talk
Okay.
about something else. Inigo, we have had our fair share of death encounters. I can name several in the last few weeks. But the last night, when you saw you know who do you know what, you just stood there. I can't help but wonder, do you fear death?
No, I fear reincarnation.
Reincarnation?
If I came back as a chicken, I don't know how I would go about ending my life. I could run at a saber cat, I suppose.
Oh, you gave me the hiccups with that one. I wonder what Delphine's here for, but... Oh man. Today is what matters, my friend. Every day could be your last. But today is what truly matters.
Unless you have a bad memory, then every day is your first.
Don't... I'm sorry. Who are you? Where am I? Why do you smell like you jumped into a river filled with tuna?
I don't remember. What are we doing here? Who are you?
We need to figure out what's going on.
I don't remember what's going on. We are in an inn of some sort. How did we get here? Can I trust you?
Can I trust you? You were holding something in your hand that was nothing.
I can't trust me. I can't trust you. What are we going to do? All I know is that we are good looking. What does it all mean?
I'm forgetting my words.
I know what you mean. Whoever you are. Flibbity-dibbity.
Shallow ending of with the wrong.
Oh, yapante meow.
Tweet, tweet.
Oh, a bird. Tweety tweet. Scoobity doobity doo.
Alright. Alright. That was some good fun, Inigo. But I have something else I do need to ask.
Okay.
I think that's enough for now.
Fair enough.
But... Oh, if I could get a hold of myself. And if I do ask you something.
Go ahead, ask away.
Oh, if I think I can actually get a hold of myself. I want to know more about your past. Yes. I want to get to know more about you, my friend.
My brother and I found much work as sellswords. We never made it to the Imperial City, but we made a lot of coin.
And I remember you talking about a job that we both did. With little DuPont. What kind of jobs, what other jobs did you do?
A bit of giant killing here, a bit of witch slaying there. We took gold when it was offered, but sometimes we worked for nothing. It is hard to deny those in need, whether they have coin or not. We made more than enough from those who could pay anyway.
Good. Good. And where did your travels take you? I told you that I've been almost to every single province in Tamriel. Say the Somerset Isles. Where have you been?
All over Cyrodiil, from the Gold Coast to the Gerald Mountains. It is a wonderful land, but quite tame compared to Skyrim. Those were happy times, traveling or working during the day, camping out under the stars at night. Life was good.
Cyrodiil is a lot more tame than Skyrim, I will give you that. But something about the place just seems like it should be something else. Maybe a dense jungle or more rolling hills. What else can you tell me?
I awoke one morning to a lot of noise outside our tent. My brother staggered in, bleeding, and pushed our father's sword into my hand. He said that if I loved him, I would run. He used the last of his strength to rip out the back of the tent and push me down the slope beyond. Some Khajiit-hating locals had blamed us for a spate of robberies in the area, and had decided to take the matter into their own hands. 12 of them had snuck up on us in the night. My brother died, but I live because of him.
Your brother didn't in the horrible thing. What was his name, if you don't mind sharing? I'd like to know the name of the man that saved you and guess set our paths to intervene.
His name was Fergus.
Fergus.
I miss him very much, but part of me is glad he did not witness what became of me after his passing.
I know the pain and loss. I'm sure he would understand that whatever happened to you afterwards was out of grief. I'm sure he would understand.
Maybe you are right. It is a nice thought, but I suppose I will never know.
Right. I'm sure Fergus is proud of the Khajiit that you are today. I'm sure losing him must have been terrible. I know the feeling quite well. Hello, Danica. Don't mean to make you. Don't mean to drown the mood with these questions.
Yes, that morning I lost all that was dear to me. Unfortunately, I also uncovered a side of myself I never knew existed.
Do you ever wish you had stayed and fought?
Every day, my friend. Every day.
I understand that. Anything else?
I was recruited by a group of bandits a few years ago. That is when I discovered skooma. It was the beginning of a lot of nastiness.
That explains a lot of your behavior that day. Slowly memories have been coming back. Tell me more.
I was with a bandit girl for a while. Turns out she was using me. She wanted protection, not affection. As soon as she found someone more psychopathic, I was dropped like a sack of troll dung.
Did you ever love her? As crazy as she might have been.
I thought I did. We dulled each other's pain somewhat. She seemed like the only bright thing in a very dark place. Regrettably, she was a vicious, manipulative harpy.
Not going to pry more into that, but continue with your story.
I left the bandits and took the only ally I had with me. He was also an addict, but we thought we had it under control. His name was Felix. He was a big fellow, good in his scrap. We became mercenaries together.
And then what?
After a few months, Felix and I had made a little gold, but our addiction to skooma was getting in the way. No one trusts an addict, my friend. Especially not another addict.
And what happened to Felix?
There is not much to tell. He never spoke about his past, but it was clear he had also been through a great deal before becoming a bandit. That life did not seem to suit him. He had been an educated man at some point, I am sure of it. He was violent, but he had retained some dim vestige of honor. I wish we had met under different circumstances.
I'm sure a lot of bandits regret the decisions they made. And those that do it out of pleasure, there's no redeeming them. And did you ever miss the skooma?
From time to time my body does, but my mind is made up. I am never touching this stuff again. It helped me smother some painful memories, but it took my sense and reason as payment. It was not a fair trade.
Well, I'll be sure to try and help you resist the urge, Inigo. I promise. But go on.
One day, Felix burst into my chamber. Instinct took over and I reacted. His murder was my second to last step on the road of dishonor. Trying to kill you was my last. My journal tells the rest. Read it if you want. I do not enjoy speaking of these things. That is my story. Not a happy one, but maybe the happy stuff is still to come.
Well, now that's your companion by association. and that you're helping me to rid Skyrim with these dragons. I say you're more than well on your journey back to honor, my friend. And don't worry, there's no ill feeling about you trying to kill me. And I'll be sure to respect your sense of privacy and read the journal about it. But I think it's time for us to get some rest. But one more thing. I want to know about the Inigo. Now. Not of the past.
I hate those giant black chittering insects you get here. They make my eyes hurt, and my fur stand on end.
Black chittering insects. The only things that come to mind are the course down in some caverns. You hate those things. I'll be sure to remember that. Anything else that you hate you want to tell me about?
I hate racism. This land is full of it. We all laugh and bleed and love, don't we?
We do. It also explains why you don't like Windhelm. But believe me, when I was a boy, it was a much better place. Whatever happened there now, it is fall from grace, I'm sure. But let's get some rest.
Okay, talk to you later.
For tomorrow, it's a new day. And I'll get to know Lucian in time. Why are you here, Delphine? Probably make a contact or something. I hate to see what she has planned for us, but for now, time to drink my cares away. We're almost there. From what Vilcus tells, that's the camp that these bandits are held up in are along the path that we took to get to Iverstead. I think Lost Knife Lookouts? Something like that. Come on. We're almost there. Just need to take this right. Lucian, Inigo, Miko. Let's be ready. Remember.
Smells like manure.
Oh, produces manure, Inigo. Remember that. And also, we're here to rescue someone.
You'd never catch me up this early when I was a student.
Then how did you do well in school? Never mind. There's trouble nearby. Three symptoms on the one with the mace. Never mind. There you are, friend. You were looking a little beaten up. It's a good thing we didn't actually take bets. But looks to be the place. Awfully hidden though, but not too much.
My friend, I feel strange.
What's the matter,
My
Inigo?
mind is vibrating in my skull. It feels like it is at the end of a hook.
Hook. Are you okay? Is there anything you need me or Lucian to do?
I do not know. Wait, the sensation is receding. That was horrible.
Are you alright, Inigo? What was all that about? Were you just getting a bad headache? I had a few after Helgen, believe me. But are you okay?
I'm okay. I have no idea what it was. All of a sudden there was a bright flash, and it felt like my mind was being pulled out of my ears.
A bright flash. That don't sound good. If it happens again, let me and Lucian know, alright?
Do not worry about me, my friend. Let us get back to it.
Okay. We need you in one piece. Not your mind elsewhere. I didn't mean to make a pun, but you know what I mean. Inigo.
It is happening again. My mind is vibrating. It feels like it is on the end of a rope. Wait, I see something. A cabin, trees, a face. It is fading.
A cabin,
It is under
trees,
the
and a
rug.
face.
Ah,
Under the
thank
rug.
the gods. It is weakening. Oh, it is over. Ow.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's over? It looked like you were having a vision. I may be wrong in that regard. Lucian could probably confer about, but you said cabin, trees, and under the rug. What did you see?
I saw brief flashes of a cabin in the snow. It was surrounded by trees. What is happening to me?
Cabin in the snow surrounded by trees. You also said it is under the rug. Do you know what you were talking about?
Yes, something small and shiny. A coin? A ring?
A key?
No, I cannot remember. I think my brain is broken.
Did you recognize anything? Like the cabin, for instance?
No, but something about the landscape was familiar. I wish I could remember where I have seen it before.
And did you see anything besides the rug, the cabin, the trees?
A man, perhaps? A
Man.
bearded man. I did not recognize him. The flashes were very fast and confusing.
A bearded man. In a cabin surrounded by trees. And something under a rug. Well, hopefully it doesn't happen again. But let me know if it does. Stop us. Unless we're fighting for our lives, then we'll settle it afterwards, but... let's get a move on. We have a soul to save.
Okay. If it does happen again and my brain tries to escape through my nose, push it back in, please.
Don't worry. I'll hold that nose as open as wide as I can, and Lucian, with his nimble fingers, will push it right back in. Don't look at me like that. Come on, let's go save this lot.
Why do you always run everywhere?
Why was your brain trying to come out your nose? These are questions that we do not yet know. This ain't a very good hideout with a fort and the main road right there, but... bandits, I guess.
These people live like animals.
You're telling me. Alright, you two. Inigo. Almost forgot my shield. Be ready. Who knows how many there are here. Well, there's two. Must be the guards. Wonder how they like a little fire. You're tougher than the other one. Yeah. Agreed. That one didn't have a good arm to him. Shame they was put to waste by banditry. That one couldn't stand to the voice. Wonder how many others will. Stay together, you two. Miko, don't run ahead. Someone is here. You! Weren't expecting the voice, were you? Yeah. A bow's no good up close and personal. Another one there. Good arm you have, but I have a better one. Inigo, you want to get that one that's shooting arrows at us? No? Fine. I bet there's some down here. Rumble. I that someone sprung a trap of theirs. Speaking of, you! Sovngarde is your home now. May Shore have mercy on you. Stay close, you two. Inigo, fire from there. Distract them as best you can. We'll deal with this one. Be ready, Lucian. Yeah. Weak. Yo! It must have been the one Inigo was firing at. I'm sure you'll get your due soon, Lucian. You're doing well with your spells. And Inigo, true aim as ever. Let's see what's beyond there. Good boy, Miko. Be ready.
Wait, this is a
Good. Well planned, Lucian. Swallow him down. Good. Yeah. Yeah.
Is over.
As if there was any use to it at all, after they decide to rob and steal. I don't want to say that was their leader, but we have this moment of peace. See what we can find off of them, but we're no closer to finding the one who was kidnapped. See if this chest has any clues. Nothing, just some potions and septum. And you, an orcish war axe, could be a good sell. I'm sure Yorin would love to have it to his collection. I saw another path over here. Briefly, but I saw it. Let's see where this way goes. No doubt further into the lookout. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Lucian? No matter. Just be ready, you two. Don't know who's going to pop around the corner. Speaking of, Fus Roda! Good. Knocked one on the hind. Yeah. Yeah. He's a strong one. Watch out. Yeah. Inigo, hold up. Be careful, Lucian. You two got that one. I got the archer. Yeah. Good work, you two.
Spiders in here. I like killing them very much.
I don't think we'll find spiders, but I'll be sure to be on the lookout. Speaking of looking out, Crumdom ingots and more septums. Very nice. You keep switching from mage to swordsman, Lucian. I like the variation. I do. Gives you more options, which is always nice. I'm sure they won't be needing this mead. I'm not addicted to mead, it's an old thing. Especially if it's an old mead. It may be generic, but it's still good. Let's see. Seems those staircase that we saw is the only way forward. Still no sign of a prisoner. Someone's sleeping. Yo!
What an embarrassment.
Indeed. I should hearken to my voice. Stenio and the orcs. Something for you to study, Lucian. For me as well. A potion to boot. I wonder how the new Orsidium is. If I recall, it was somewhere in the Dragontail Mountains. Do you two hear that? Arrows hitting against wall. By shores, bones, what is this?
I cannot best you.
Yeah! Be careful. Sure are prisoners in one of these cages. Yo! I say be careful and I shoot fire on my mouth. Yeah. No good with a bow up close.
Remember, hit the one in the middle.
And watch the one at your back. Stuck down there, friend? We'll be sure to let you out in a moment. And they already found the key. Perfect. Yo! Yeah. I don't think they will listen to you, Inigo. Let's search these cages. Bless you. Kind bless you. I'm sure sore as well. Are you the one we're looking for? You are. Let's see if we can't find a key on one of them. No, but a necklace will do. Maybe that one in the pit. No. Septum, so it's always good. You go. You're a good boy. No. No. They're all just jumbled together here. No. No.
There's a breeze.
Yes, and it goes a lovely breeze. Maybe on one of these tables they had. Good instinct. Always good. And since we're already on this side, necklace of minor blocking. Good enchantment on that. Gonna have to take it. A spell tome for you, Lucian. But first, are you alright?
Thank the divines. Let's move.
Agreed. Stick with us. We'll get you back to Windhelm.
Or did the bandit life choose them?
Windhelm used to be a better place, Inigo. But let's get out of here. I imagine the quickest way is through there. Be ready.
This might be my favorite cave we've been in all day.
Yo! Yeah. You got a strong arm on you. Good. Yeah.
Nice work.
Nice work to all three of you. Just a little camp alcove. Extra lookouts, no doubt. They won't be needing this anymore. Scroll for you, Lucian. Another necklace to sell. Come on. I'm sure there has to be a way down here. Might be a little rough going, but you'll have to work. Watch your footings, though. Yeah. Come on. It's a long trip back to Windhelm.
Time to end
My friend, my mind is being tugged again. It is very strong this time. I see wooden posts upright in the snow. A tower. I recognize the tower. I see the cabin again. The door is locked tight.
Inigo.
It is receding. It is over. For now. My head is pounding. Ow.
Alright. Alright, my friend. We need to get to the bottom of this. We're right now at Windhelm. This drunkard attacked us. We're almost to Windhelm. As soon as we ensure that this guy here is fine, we're getting to the bottom of this.
I agree. I think I know where to start. I saw a ruined tower in the snow. I think I camped there once long ago.
A ruined tower in the snow. That's good. Do you know where this tower is?
The tower is a short hike from Dawnstar. It
Dawnstar?
is called Snow Point Beacon. It is
I know
nothing
that
special
place.
from what I remember, but I think it is close to the source of these embarrassing episodes. I understand if we are too busy, but what do you say? Shall we go?
We'll go as soon as we finish the task at hand. I promise you, we're getting to the bottom of this.
Okay. My mind hopes we can find time later. It is in pain.
Well, hopefully soon we can ease that pain, even for a moment. Here's Windhelm now. Let's finish this job. And then head to Dawnstar. Dawnstar. When were you ever in Dawnstar? On the matter. But right now, Windhelm. Get your cloaks ready. I think it's going to snow. Alright, Windhelm. Wasn't that long of a trip. What now? Pack of wolves. Sorry, Inigo. Lots of them. You! Whistle. Yeah. Alright. With one less destruction out of the way, I'll just walk from here.
That's the last of them.
We'll come back for the horses. Let's just get into the city. Here. Okay.
I'm ever so grateful. Please give my regard to the rest of the companions.
I will. And give your regard to your family. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you. And now, let's head on to Dawnstar.
Not again. Stay where you are, Brain. Stay where you are. Ow.
Inigo. Okay. We have some time now. Where is this tower you saw?
The tower is a short hike from Dawnstar. It is called Snow Point Beacon. It is nothing special from what I remember, but I think it is close to the source of these embarrassing episodes.
Well, now that our task is done, let's head to Snow Point Beacon. See what we can find out.
Thank you, my friend. I will mark Snow Point Beacon on your trusty map. Let us go.
Indeed. Sorry, Lucian, but we won't be stopping to get you a horse now. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Snow Point Beacon. I remember that's nothing more than lighthouse. But no matter. For now, we ride.